So hi guys, today's new video is about love. It's about the love underlying everything in the world, kind of. So let's take an example. I am with two friends and maybe they criticize each other or they express their sorrows to each other. I realized that in the end these sorrows, they might be perceived as negative or as not accepting the other person how they are, but they are not. In the end they are just a fear of someone who is afraid about the other person. That means who is afraid to lose the love of the other person or to lose the other person. So I realized that also, for example, in my therapy or stuff like that, if the parents express negative things towards their children and the children think they are not right the way they are, it's just because they do no other way, they do not know any other way than to express that they actually love their children and that they are really concerned about them. Or better to say that they actually just love their children, because the concerns or also negative things or things that might appear negative, there are better ways to express this love than through these kind of things. It's just that we have not learned it or that we are not aware of it. So I want to talk about how you, for yourself, might want to be appear in society with your friends, with your families, or also for me how it was kind of, because I always thought I want to be someone who influences positively or who expresses positively and who does good for other people. But at first I had to really pay attention to my own expressions, and still I'm working on that. For example, when I'm angry with someone or something like that, I had to realize that this angriness is something in me, something that does not feel right for me, but does not have to do something with the other person. So is this something I have to work on, and in order also to not let the other person feel bad or feel disliked, because aggressiveness normally is not a very nice feeling if someone is aggressive to you. So I really had to examine my emotions or examine why I feel the way I feel. And in the end I found in myself as well that a lot of things that are meant to be or might seem aggressive or maybe like sad or maybe like are in anxiety do not really help other people, and they are just my expression for someone, for them to that I love them, kind of. So for example, when with anxiousness, I think it's the easiest way. When I'm anxious with someone or about someone, it's just I fear there might happen something or so, because I love them or because there's just so much love and I'm afraid to lose them. But if you found that underneath all these emotions there's just the love for someone, you can also express it differently, so the person feels differently. Yes. So this is more when you are in your own love, or when you can see this love with your heart, kind of, that you can react also in this kind of way. That means more positive or more not so emotionally involved, but instead in this kind of love. And I do not always have this deep access to this love, but when I have, I just feel touched and I feel everyone is so beautiful, and yeah, the people are just so beautiful, and yes. then it just feels so differently and everything melts kind of. So yeah. I hope this helps you, or this inspires you, because I think if more people would find this in their heart or in themselves, the world would be a much better place. Like, it's also with war or with people who have very strict dogmas or stuff like that. It's just they do not really can access this love, or and so this is why it looks aggressive, or why wars and stuff start. So in the end, I think the more people really try to find their truth or try to access this love which is around, the better our planet gets, the better the people connect with each other, the more love there is around, the more positive people communicate with each other, they can love each other, they can support each other, and we can grow like as a society very positive.